Europe in the early 1800s, kings executed, crowns shattered, church bells silent. The shockwave of the French Revolution still rattles every throne. Monarchs stare at France like it's a disease, because revolutions spread, and fear spreads faster. But inside the chaos, a soldier rises, not born royal, not rich, just ruthless, disciplined, brilliant. A man who reads battlefields like chessboards. His name, Napoleon Bonaparte. We begin in Italy. Napoleon is young, thin, quiet, always thinking. His army is starving, shoes torn, guns rusted, but he doesn't complain. He tells them something different. Follow me and we will eat from the enemy's tables. And suddenly, everything changes. He moves fast, too fast. He splits armies, flanks them, encircles them, wins battles before enemies even understand what's happening. Within months, Austria collapses. Europe notices. This isn't luck, this is strategy. This is something new, war reinvented. Emperor, now we're in Paris. Cathedrals glow with candles, nobles whisper. The crowd waits. Napoleon walks forward, crown in hand. The Pope stands ready to crown him, but Napoleon stops, takes the crown himself, and places it on his own head. I answer to no one. Just like that, the general becomes emperor. France becomes an empire, and every king in Europe feels their heart drop, because if a common soldier can become emperor, anyone can. Europe erupts, coalitions form. Britain, Austria, Russia, Prussia, they unite. Not out of friendship, but fear. If they don't stop him now, he'll swallow them one by one. So the drums start again. War spreads across the continent like wildfire, and Napoleon marches. Austerlitz, the masterpiece, morning mist, December frost, the Battle of Austerlitz. They call it the Battle of Three Emperors, France versus Russia and Austria. Napoleon looks weaker on purpose. He lets them think he's retreating. They rush forward, confident, smiling. Then, trap. He strikes the center, splits their army in half. Ice cracks beneath retreating soldiers. Men drown. Cannons sink. By sunset, the enemy is shattered. It's one of the greatest victories in military history. Europe realizes something terrifying. He's not just good, he's unstoppable. The world pushes back, but nothing lasts forever. Britain controls the sea. At the Battle of Trafalgar, the British Navy destroys French ships. Napoleon rules land, Britain rules water. So he tries something else. Economic war, blockades, trade bans. He tries to choke Britain without firing a shot, but it backfires. Smuggling rises, allies get angry, and slowly, the empire begins to crack. The Russian nightmare. The fatal mistake. Russia refuses to obey. Napoleon gathers 600,000 men, the largest army Europe has ever seen. They march east. Drums echo for miles. But Russia doesn't fight. They burn their own farms, destroy towns, leave nothing behind, no food, no shelter, just endless cold. By the time Napoleon reaches Moscow, the city is empty. Then it burns. Flames swallow the skyline. There's nothing to conquer, only ashes. Winter arrives, and winter is merciless. Men freeze standing up. Horses collapse. Frostbite turns fingers black. 600,000 becomes 100,000. Then less. It's no longer an army. It's ghosts walking home. The fall Europe senses weakness. They strike all at once. Napoleon loses, is exiled to an island, finished, or so they think. Because 1 year later, he escapes, returns to France, and soldiers sent to arrest him join him instead. Just like that, he's back. The world holds its breath. Final battle, Waterloo. Rain falls all night, mud thick as glue. The Battle of Waterloo. Cannons misfire, horses slip. Napoleon waits for the ground to dry. Too long, British lines hold. Prussian reinforcements arrive. Then everything collapses. For the first time, he loses completely. No retreat, no comeback. Just silence. Ending, aftermath. Napoleon is sent far away, to a lonely rock in the ocean, St. Helena. There, the man who once ruled Europe stares at the sea. And history moves on, millions dead, borders redrawn, empires changed forever. But something else remains. Ideas, nationalism, modern warfare, mass armies. The world we know today was forged in that fire, because the Napoleonic Wars weren't just battles, they were the moment Europe stopped being medieval and became modern. All because one artillery officer refused to stay small, and for 15 years, the world shook every time his boots touched the ground.